stuff set up anyway. So we are now live.
All right, we're live on Facebook and YouTube. Yeah.
Yes, and Twitch.
And Twitch. All right, we're twitching today. Excellent.
I'm calling this forum is going to be called Free Holiday Friday.
Ooh.
And I'm going to put wonder if people, you think people can upload photos in here? Yes. Yes, they can. You can upload your cookies.
Upload your cookies, please.
Good. Another question.
Actually, I have 6 cookies. I guess I'm the overachiever. One's kind of pretty basic though.
We are live. Well, it says we're offline on everything. What's going on?
I don't know if we're actually online then.
It says we're online.
Are we?
It says live on Restream.
I see us on live.
Yeah, we're live on Facebook. It says join us for a story RPG again.
Yeah, I think I said that like every week. Should probably change that description at some point.
Yeah, maybe. Or we can keep people on their toes.
That's right. Keep them guessing. Hey, there's Banny Bunch. There's David.
All right, we're gonna copy.
Happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays. Thanks for joining us.
Well, while we're posting everything, everyone who's here, you may not know this, but we're doing a cookie decorating contest.
That's right. Yes. We've decorated cookies. Hopefully you have too at home.
Yes. My guess is we only posted on Instagram, so
why we do that? We should have posted everywhere.
Yeah, it was moving and I got really overwhelmed. I'm sorry. I feel bad.
It's okay. It's okay.
But yeah.
Did we get any submissions on Instagram for our cookies?
I haven't seen any.
Oh, that's okay. Now ho ho. Happy holidays, Nick.
What's up, boring background?
Seriously.
Hey.
Look at the holly jolly spirit over there.
Guys.
Look at him.
You just wait. Did you make that, Ryan?
No, I just downloaded it a minute ago.
I'll already tell you about.
I want to match my sweater.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I'm like camouflage. I'm like blending in with my background here.
All right, well now I feel guilty. I'm gonna download one.
Is Nat joining us?
Also, my cookie.
Hey, it's Nat.
In the oven.
Your cookies are in the oven.
Yeah.
The oven? You had all week.
Well, Ryan, I had to travel to I feel guilty. But I'm making it happen. Ooh, I like this.
All right. Better late than never, I suppose.
Thank you.
Down to the wire.
Okay. I know. I literally went to the store 20 minutes ago.
Okay. So if you are in the Facebook chat, I have a huge request because it's easier if you do it than if I do it. Can someone pin the form to the chat in Facebook? I already did it in YouTube. It gets a little finicky when I do it.
You mean like one of us on the call or one of the heroes watching?
I was talking to one of the heroes on Facebook. There are 2 heroes on Facebook right now, 3 on YouTube.
I think only people who are admins can pin stuff, right?
Nicole's done it for us in the past, but Nicole
She's an admin though, right?
Nicole's an admin.
That would make sense. Okay, I'm gonna risk it then.
Do it.
There's any admins?
Rated cookies.
Okay.
Anybody present?
So I got it. Okay. What happens is I get like that. I get that crazy like feedback.
Oh, because you have the video going.
Yeah. So
yeah,
it just gets like it gets really loud on my side, and it's hard to be.
I see.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Well, hello everyone. 0 people on Twitch, which is not surprising.
Maybe they'll roll in as we're talking.
Pretty powerful course. Yeah.
We're gonna see our preview and trending Twitch streams. They're gonna be like, wow, look at all those Christmassy backgrounds.
That's true.
Holiday-y backgrounds.
Oh yeah.
Holiday.
Yeah, we gotta get you a holiday background. How do we
Okay, let me see.
you go
Choose background.
I loaded this one in the Slack.
It's true. You could copy. Just to be clear, we're decorating cookies live on the live stream. We're not bringing our already decorated cookies, are we?
Nick.
I
decorated mine, man.
We were supposed to have them decorated before so that we could have the cookie.
Yeah, it took like an hour to make these guys.
That's whoa, I thought we were gonna do it live. I'm so sorry. Well,
you can decorate live.
I'm doing mine live. All right.
I guess we should have clarified, huh?
Yeah.
Holiday.
I clearly misread something. I'm sorry, guys. That's my fault.
My holiday background's gonna be my house.
It's beautiful.
You can see my tree.
It's a great looking tree. That's great.
Thank you. I actually am pretty proud of it because I don't know if you can see, but it has little oranges.
You froze and then your camera went away. Unfortunately, so we cannot see.
We can imagine it though. In our mind's eye, I see oranges.
There it is.
There we go. Okay, I see it.
How cute.
That's lovely.
Right?
Yeah, that's really nice, Nat. Nice work.
It fits very well.
And then I want to show you guys my wrapping because I'm very excited about it.
Oh yeah, show us that.
How cute is that?
That's fantastic.
The little disco balls.
It's classic,
the little Grinch tags. It's so good.
I love it.
That's perfect. That's amazing.
You're a pro, Nat. You're a pro.
Let me a lesson for the audience. Every 3 to 5 years, I try glitter wrapping paper, and I always say it's going to be different this time. It's never different. I can usually wrap a present with 3 to 4 pieces of tape. I am one of the strongest gift wrappers I know.
Wow.
The glitter wrapper is like painting a wall without primer. No tape will stick to it. There's so many pieces of tape on here, and it's still coming up. I like a crisp edge on my wrapping.
Sure. Yeah.
Just not staying. So if you haven't wrapped your presents yet, don't get glitter wrapping paper. Learn from my mistakes.
Well,
you would be able to disco balls, Target.
It makes you feel better now. There's no sign of a struggle there. It looks amazing.
Thank you.
David is asking, who is Nat? Because I don't think you've been on our live streams before. At least not recently.
The story of the
the RPG. Yeah, she's on the RPG. That's right. Yeah. But
Nat is our executive assistant extraordinaire. But honestly, that she just makes our world go round. She manages all the timelines, all of the things going on. So if Nick and I look even remotely organized, it's because of Nat. And now she's here. And our lives, because of her, look like her wrapped presents. Taken care of.
What a compliment.
Yeah, so I try. You know me. You know what? I am excited about Nick doing a live cookie frosting because I want to see what kind of equipment he used.
Yeah, I'm curious. What's he working with here?
Ryan, what did you use? What was your equipment?
So I bought 2 rolls of cookie dough. I have to explain. Okay. I thought one was sugar cookie. It was not. There were chocolate chips in that mother, and I was bamboozled. The other one was gingerbread. I had Pillsbury gingerbread this year, so I had to make gingerbread cookies. So I have cream cheese frosting.
Okay.
And I also have like the little tubes with like little colors, and so I got a few colors and I drew on them a little bit. And I didn't have any cookie cutters. I realized as I was doing this, so my equipment was to cut a circular cookie, use a drinking glass. And then to make shapes, I just used a knife and I cut my shapes out myself.
I did
And
the
so,
same.
yeah. So these they turned out better than I was expecting them to. Well, what are you working with, Kyle? What's your weapon of choice for cookie making?
So I had just traditional. I had the tube of sugar cookie dough,
Yeah.
and then what my methodology was, I cut it so it was like a circle like this, and then I smushed it down really thin
Oh, okay. That's
because
good.
I wanted it to be like really tactile, you know.
Sure, sure.
And so then I kind of cut out my shapes in like the negative. So I was like, I focused on the cookie dough I wanted to take away
Well, yeah. I mean,
versus
that's like Leonardo da Vinci said the best way to make a sculpture of a horse is take a rock and cut away everything that's not a horse. You did the
yeah,
same thing with cookies.
I did. But
Yeah.
and then I had the three different colors of like the edging frosting, and then I had normal frosting, just vanilla frosting. So
Nice.
I made 2 circles and I made 3 fun shapes.
Yeah. Nice. Are
Um,
they Heroes Journal themed or are they your
they
own?
are.
Okay, so are mine.
Yeah. You know what? I'm too excited. I think I'm gonna start showing them off.
Yeah, just show off your cookies. Should you do one at a time? Should you like go back and forth? Or
Yeah.
do you, like, because I have 6. You said you have 5.
Yeah.
So maybe we can tag team this one.
I made a
Ooh,
U.
it's cute. I like his little pants.
I know. I went green pants instead of blue
Oh,
pants.
these like little frosting tubey things.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I figured you needed some hair for me, and all I had was
Yeah.
frosting. So
Yeah,
it gave you a little bit of a silver fox look.
nice. I guess
Uh,
I can show one now too. Should I show my U that I made as well?
yeah.
Okay, want to compare and contrast. So
I'm about to get absolutely destroyed.
I only have 3 colors, but here's my U. Oh,
Holy crap,
What?
Ryan.
I phased out of existence.
That's incredible.
That's
him?
insane.
That's so good. I
Yeah.
feel so stupid right now.
No, yours is great, dude. It's just your own guy. Like I didn't know the green and the red that I bought were kind of translucent, so they don't really look that great on the brown gingerbread cookie. But
No, I think the translucent is cooler.
I had to make a custom
amazing.
shape for you here. So yeah.
Wow. I'm inspired.
Thank you.
All right. My next one, I went for the Astoria Iswardia.
Hey, you know,
Whoa.
you and me, dude, are on the same page. Making swords. Yeah. This rocks. All right. That's a great sword.
Amazing.
All right.
And then I tried to make the Sword and Circle Tavern.
Ah, nice.
Wow.
The actual building. Okay. Clever, clever. I like that.
Oh,
I
I
made,
like it.
I guess I don't have a building, but I can show you. I made
Nick, did you
I
see
I
Ryan?
have quota here.
Wow. That's good.
My quota the owl in cookie form.
Really good.
Thank you.
Did you see the U, Nick?
No, sorry. I just sat down.
Here, show Nick your too, Kyle. It's cool.
So
Was there you guys there's a whole rubric for this? You guys just wow.
My
No,
U.
wow. It's like a little Christmas you too.
Yeah. Isn't Kyle's cute? Little pants.
I should have looked at Kyle's first.
Well, you know what? You're here for the Christmas spirit. I'll do it for the right reasons, you know. And
At
guess what?
least you guys did.
They all taste good when you eat them. So
we
that's what,
both made Astoria Iswardias.
made
I
swords.
saw that.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I think that here's the thing. I think that Ryan's is probably artistically better, but in a way, Kyle's looks almost more like the one on the daily page
Yeah, I think so.
in an interesting way.
This is my worst one. I'm going to show you my worst one.
Okay.
I tried to make a pengu.
A penguin, yeah. Okay.
Penguin.
Yeah, I can see that.
Try to make a little penguin.
Yeah.
Wow.
It looks like the crumble cookie logo. I can't describe it, but it looks like the crumble cookie logo. Something about like the black outline on the.
So I
You know what I mean?
didn't make a penguin. I made baby trike.
Wow.
That's
Holy
that
heck.
might be best in show so far. It's so well done.
Thank you.
Wow.
Gosh, you should be an artist, Ryan.
I should.
Here's my last one. Here's my last. I tried to make my classic just sugar cookie
Ah, yeah.
Sword and Circle logo. You can buy this at bakeries near you if you need to. I feel like
love
this is
it.
a classic.
It's a classic circular cookie.
It looks good. I like it.
I have a circular cookie too. Mine has corgs on it.
That's
Wow.
amazing. He's almost like, is he like dazed and confused?
I know he's in like a hypnotic stare here. It was corgs, the cookie. It's a cookie.
All right, Ryan. The real question is, how good do they taste?
I don't know. I got one more though. I got one
Okay.
more. I made my gingerbread mentor.
Wow.
With the cream cheese frosting.
There's so much depth to it.
Yeah, so I made the face and the ears separately, and I stuck them on top of the cream cheese triangle shape.
Crazy.
Double decker.
Yeah.
Inspiring.
Double decker mentor cookie. So this Pillsbury gingerbread. So hopefully it tastes good. It does taste good. I tried some earlier. It was good.
Love that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna eat my sword.
Guys, I'm so
As you
bummed.
should.
Dang it.
Nick, we
Well-
were talking about how we're all kind of looking forward to watching you decorate yours because
Uh-huh.
we're interested in your choice of tooling.
Well, so obviously I was in a bit of a rush and I wasn't, I don't know why I thought that we were all like gonna come here with baked cookies ready to decorate. Because that's someone who was doing that logistically, it was hard to pull off. Like throw cookies in the oven, trying to time it up. And I got the smaller Pillsbury ones, so I had to like put them together to make a bigger cookies. So I made these are just normal shaped cookies, and one of them's cracked in half.
All right.
Oh.
When I came in and I saw you guys playing with the shapes, I was like, I already lost this one, but that's okay.
You know what? There's still time. They actually have an advantage now because you've seen what the competition is doing. So you can you can.
I think your best play here is to do something that neither of them have done from this like multiverse before. That way we have nothing to judge it against. Like you at this point should not do a U because they both already have, you know. Pull out the something random from the depths.
I'm just gonna sit here, quietly decorate, and I'll give you guys some updates.
Okay. Keep us
Nick,
going.
So other than vanilla frosting, what do you have?
Oh, that's a good question. So yeah, my thought was I'm gonna throw a little base layer. Place to put that. Of just classic vanilla frosting on all of them. I also had to shove like the small cookie dough together to make like bigger cookies, so they're kind of ugly. So that will help add a layer, and then I just have these tiny little
I use those. That's
I use those tubes as well. Yeah, same thing.
No, I almost got a huge one, and I was like, I don't need one that big. So I have green, blue, black, and red.
Nice.
I think you should go for a broccolis. You got the green, you got the black for the eyes and some shaping, you got the red for the headband.
That's true. You have everything you need.
I might go for that.
Ryan, what was your technique with those things? Because I found that they kept kind of glomming to each other.
Yeah, the cookies or the frosting stuff.
The drawing frosting.
The tubes. Yeah, I had to be really careful with them. I had to go real slow.
Perfect.
I used to do cookies with my family every year, so my mom would always put me on decorating duty. So I'm still not. I'm kind of rusty at it, and like again, it's a little bit tacky. Like the stuff is like kind of gummy, So like it like you try to draw a line next to another line, globs together to make some new shapes. Like which is great if you're trying to fill a thing in, but like if you're trying to draw like a specific thing, it's tricky.
Yeah.
So what I found too is it sometimes helps if you like draw one color and let it sit for a minute, let it kind of congeal, and then you do the next color so that way it doesn't like blend in gross ways, especially when you use like black as like I don't know.
I want to know, did you guys have any like outtakes? Did you guys have any rough draft cookies that you gave up on and then you had to start over with?
No, I have the whole tube of I used the whole tube of gingerbread cookies to make just a bunch of other cookies just for my family and stuff.
Honestly, my rough draft was and this is embarrassing, I have the hardest time getting my oven turned on. It has a pilot light and I have a hard time getting it to catch. So I tried 3 separate, so it'll do this thing where it fakes me out where, I get it on and then I stick my hand in safely and I'm like, okay, it's warming up. So then I'll close the oven to preheat it and then I'll come back and then it will not have been on. So I did that 3, maybe 4 separate times, and then none of the times it caught. So my mistake was that I don't know how to use my own oven.
Well, it's okay.
So
This was my first time using the oven here. And so I
Oh.
felt that way a little bit too, because I was like, did I do it right? It smells kind of funny, all that stuff. But
you probably got that freshly cleaned oven, so you're baking out all that cleaned oven goodness.
oh yeah, it smelled interesting in my house.
I bet.
But,
I bet.
Nick, to answer your question, I cut my cookies before I cooked them into the shapes that I wanted them to be.
Yeah.
And so I didn't really have it. I didn't have an option for outtakes. Like if I wanted to make the Sword and Circle Tavern, such as this one, I had to nail it, you know, and obviously
Yeah.
I did. You can tell by the way that it is. I nailed it. And then I figured, what does this roof look like to you? Does it look like I was trying to make it obvious that it was a roof, or does it look like snow?
Could be a roof of snow on it.
That was my goal. I was trying to make this the Sword and Circle logo, but I didn't have enough real estate.
That's what I read it
Mhm.
as.
It feels like snow. I think maybe because your background is also snowing, it really sort of just plays into the illusion. But I
It's
like
like
the idea of a snowy Sword and Circle Tavern. I like that's a thought I had never had before. I always think of it right next to a den,
Toby.
you know?
Right, yeah. I like
And,
that.
So Nick, you cut out the second you said "de," and my brain filled in knees, like right next to a Denny's. And I was like, "That's crazy. That's a crazy place that your brain always goes to."
right next to a Denny's. Right before you goes to Dallas Dunes, he's like Denny's Sword and Circle Tavern.
Gotta get a
Yeah.
grand slam before I get in the
I need
table.
a moons over my hammy ASAP.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the deleted the deleted scene journal. He goes to Denny's and
Oh.
then he goes to the tavern to sleep.
That's before we lost our sponsorship, of course,
Yeah.
from Denny's.
Yeah,
They
I know.
pulled, and so, you know.
And remember, if you really nails their first quest, they get a grand sandwich.
Talking.
You just have to go back instead of like the anima people offering a crown to you. It's a Denny's Grand Slam.
Yes.
Keep it.
Keep it. It's yours.
I've been
What's your
saving-
guys' opinion on? Wait, Ryan, do they have Sherry's in Michigan?
Sherry? I don't think so.
Is Sherry's
that-
a Washington thing?
I think Sherry's is
feel
one of
like
the places that's named something else, like regionally. It's kind of like a Carl's Jr. situation.
Do research. Is it?
I could be wrong about that.
Sherry's Diner. Their headquarters is in Beaverton.
Yeah. I know for sure they're throughout the Northwest,
Pacific Northwest thing, guys.
not just Washington.
They don't got them in Michigan.
Wow. I've been to a Sherry's.
The Wikipedia has a sentence that says, so it has like it's restaurants in Western United States based in Beaverton, Oregon, period. Its restaurants are pie oriented, period.
They are pie oriented.
It's a restaurant that's pie oriented.
That's pretty much the only thing good to eat there. Everything else is going to be a little dicey.
Really?
I will say one of my, because feeling super young, it feels good sometimes, but also you don't want to feel young all the time, you know? And one of my like back in my day kind of like things that I have in my heart is that I used to go to Sherry's when there was a smoking and non-smoking section.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I remember it's like, oh, like there are people in the world who have never been to a restaurant where someone was actively smoking inside of that restaurant. And they thought that like it wouldn't smell like cigarettes if you just went to the other side of the restaurant.
Yeah.
Same room as the
Smoke doesn't travel. It just stays in one place, right? I mean,
That's like I was in New York last week and my hotel had smoking rooms and non-smoking rooms. And I was like,
still?
okay.
That's not how that works.
Yeah. Tanya
Yeah.
says they have a Sherry's in Nebraska.
The Nebraskan Sherry's.
Nebraska.
I bet a Nebraskan Sherry's. I feel like the Sherry's actually has a variability. I feel like a Nebraska Sherry's would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd agree with that.
Nike headquartered in Beaverton. Is that true?
It is.
Wow. Beaverton's a source
Yeah.
of many things.
Sherry's and Nike are working.
They're basically the same thing as in my mind.
Well, they're actually they're like the antithesis of each other.
Oh, I see.
Either
They
you
can't
go
say-
for a run or eat some pie.
God, oh, that's true. That's true.
Nick
The
is
yin
like
and the yang.
appearing and disappearing. And it's hilarious. He's
Phasing
like
in and out of existence.
Sorry, guys.
It's
I'm
okay.
locked.
I was doing that too earlier. Depends how.
Artist at work, okay?
Yeah, he's working hard.
Nick looks like Harry Potter trying to sneak into the library right now.
The invisibility cloak keeps shorting out on him though.
Yeah.
I knew I should have put it through the high heat wash. Darn it.
Do we think that the invisibility cloak was OP? I feel like it was.
Of course it's OP. Yeah, it's an invisibility cloak.
Yeah, I always think about how it went from like a Christmas present to like one of the pieces of the Deathly Hallows.
It's like a major plot element, right? It's one of those
Yeah.
things that J.K. Rowling, I think, introduced without thinking about how powerful is this thing. See
Yeah.
also the time turner, where it's like, I guess I just need to break all of them in a book so that they can never use these again, because you could just ruin every plot I come up with a time. You know, every plot could be solved with a time turner at a certain point. Invisibility cloak, same thing. It's like, you know.
I don't want to bring too much like admiration towards the series, but visually speaking, I think that the Christmas scenes or the holiday scenes in Harry Potter are some of the best in cinema.
Yeah, I feel like the first two Harry Potter movies are like Christmas movies. Does that make sense to you? I feel like they're like, I feel very Christmassy to me, very holiday.
Yeah, they kind of get away with feeling like Christmas movies. Like they're really not.
They're
when you
not, but they
look at
feel
them,
like it. First two movies especially feel like it
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
the
they've really
feeling,
good-
the feeling is they tap into this very specific thing that happens when you're a child on Christmas vacation, which is you get really good at one specific thing. Like they're just playing chess the whole time, and now they're really good at chess. And it's like that feeling of just being stuck in your house, and your parents are like, you can't go play with your friends, and you're just like getting really good at like something very, very niche.
Yes.
Like you come back from Christmas break and you're like, by the way, I can do a Rubik's Cube in 2 minutes now. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I was just doing that over break.
I got it for Christmas. That's what I'm doing with all my
Yeah.
time. Yeah. That's
Have you,
fun.
have you guys ever watched The Holdovers?
Yeah.
I love that movie.
I like that movie. I think I really enjoyed
I think
that
The
movie.
Holdovers also captures that
It
sort of
feels
just,
like kind of Christmassy. Yeah.
yeah, it's like you just kind of are stuck inside a little bit. You're forced to slow down. You pick up a hobby.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. I'd love to see like like The Holdovers, but it's Hogwarts. Like it's Harry Potter. It's like the kids that just get left over winter break. And
The
they
hogovers.
The Hogovers.
Hogovers. So silly.
Pondering Hobbit asked if this is the normal live event format. No, it's not. Right now, we're just talking about holiday stuff.
So
To be 100% honest to you guys, this is kind of the Heroes Journal holiday party and a live stream at the same time. So
yeah,
we're kind of just chatting. We kind of like to yap a little bit.
we're
We have this
yappers.
thing called Yappuccino we've done one time. Where we drink
That example.
Yeah, well, this is our big Christmas special, holiday special. So there will be musical guests at some point, and
It's me.
it's me as well. We all brought our musical acts with us, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm actually doing a ukulele concert tomorrow
Really?
at an old folks' home. Yeah, playing
That's
Christmas
so fun. Ryan, you have more hobbies and side quests than any other person I know.
I know, because I don't have a
It's
real job.
truly incredible.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I think that's.
I'm always like, I should do more like Ryan.
I gotta keep busy.
My only hobbies are celebrity impressions that nobody asked for.
I mean, that's a good one. That's real specific.
And watching movies.
Yeah. To
He
get
has a
ideas for
pretty
more
good
impressions
list,
and no one will understand.
What was the one you did first recently, Nat?
Oh, Liza Minnelli.
Was it Eliza
Or
Minnelli?
Jennifer.
I thought it was the
Jennifer Coolidge.
Jennifer Coolidge. That was really good.
Jennifer
yeah.
Coolidge is pretty good.
I need
Thank
this
you.
cookie, by
I
the way.
appreciate
Go back-
that.
go back.
Just saying something. I feel like everyone thinks they have a good Jennifer Coolidge. Oh, there goes Korgs.
Korg's just down an eyeball.
You actually do have a good one now.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm gonna say one more thing about the HP universe.
Yeah.
I think that Santa Claus is too believable to be real in in that universe. Like it's
Mhm.
not fantastic enough.
Yeah.
They're like,
He's just a
yeah.
regular Joe.
They're like, yeah, a guy flies around and gives presents. They go, that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Like I could do that if I wanted to easily.
I don't know if anybody who's watching likes Glee, but I was rewatching some Glee last night, as I tend to do. And there was the episode where one of the Glee members, Brittany, still believes in Santa her junior year of high school. And the whole episode is them trying to keep the magic alive for her. And I was just killing myself laughing the entire time. It is such a good plot line.
That's amazing.
But only for Glee, because the point of Glee is that it's satire. If you take that show seriously, you're gonna think it's silly, but it is a satire-driven show. But I was like, that is actually such a good storyline.
Nat, one of your impressions has been requested.
Say,
Which one?
Just any of them. Says, I want to see your celebrity impressions.
so as Pondering Hobbit says, I mean, we can all do one if it makes you feel more comfortable.
Yeah. Should everyone do their best celebrity impression?
Yeah.
That's
Right.
like
Kyle, who are you gonna choose?
I don't know. I'll go last.
I know what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do, Nick?
It's my wait. It's Muhammad Ali. Is that who it is?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Muhammad Ali. Okay.
Let us see it.
I don't even know if Muhammad Ali ever said this before, but I used to say this kind of like a tick whenever Kyle and I lived together. I don't know why, but for a long time I would just I can't. I'm gonna laugh too hard. And I'm gonna say it. You're gonna be like, that doesn't sound like Muhammad Ali, because it doesn't. But I'm just gonna do it. Joe Frazier. That's my whole Muhammad Ali impression.
That's amazing.
Pretty comprehensive.
Joe Frazier.
Okay.
Love it.
I'll go. I haven't warmed up, but this is my Jennifer Coolidge.
Okay.
God, you look like the... Nope, that wasn't good. I gotta restart.
That was good. That was good.
God, you look like the 4th of July. Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Oh, good.
A+.
These gays, they're trying to kill me. White Lotus, anyone? That's her that's her most recent iconic line. I don't know. That's probably my strongest.
Wow, that's
Sounds good.
good. Even the way you exhale. That kind of is the whole
Really
impression.
good.
But, okay.
Ryan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I like to walk around my house. I work from home, so I walk around my house, like drive myself insane by doing voices all the time. Like one of my favorite things lately. Like, should I do this? Okay, I walk around my house, talking like Donald Trump, talking about anime, and it really makes me laugh. It's so
that's funny.
stupid. More people are saying it, folks. This guy, little Goku, he comes down from space. He thinks he's got it all figured out. But my friend, Prince Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans, he came to Mar-a-Lago. He's a good friend of mine. More and more people are saying it, folks. He's the Prince of all Saiyans. He's going to come down. He's going to beat little Goku. Little Goku. He's a coward. He's small. He doesn't even have his tail anymore, folks.
I could listen to that.
That's so good.
Awful.
I love that.
Oh, it's so good. I hope you reference like a power meter read and just way over.
So over 9,000. I think it's more than that now. More than that. It's like phlegm in your throat when you do Trump. But anyway. I'm not being political, guys. I just think it's funny if Trump likes anime.
That was so.
I can't get my Trump impression down because I feel like the Trump voice comes from like here, and all of the impressions that I'm good at come from more of like the back of the throat rather than the side of the mouth. And every time I try to work on my Trump, I lose progress with all of my other impressions. Like just because they're totally different like areas,
different
if
skill
that makes
sets.
sense.
Yeah, I feel you.
So I'm like,
I feel you.
I would rather have Liza Minnelli than Donald Trump in my back pocket
I like it. I
for
don't think my
impressions.
It's an apt analogy too, if you really think about it.
Yeah.
I don't think my Trump even sounds like Trump, but it feels like him. You know, I feel
When
like
you hit that like grunting note,
you got to breathe in a lot through your mouth. You gotta get the kind of like you have a stuffy nose all the time.
Yeah.
Stuffy nose all the time.
Yeah.
It's really good.
The colossal titan. He's really tall. Not as tall as my Baron.
I like my suitcase.
That's right, Baron. You're the biggest boy on earth. The biggest. Anyway.
It's actually spot on. I think you need to give yourself more credit for how good it is.
Thank you.
It is really good, but just the funniest part about it is imagining you just walking around, like just talking to your cats, just doing little press conferences for the cats.
He's a 13-year-old boy and he walks around the world.
Walks around the world. He's got a few little friends. They ride on a big bison. They say he's the Avatar. I don't believe it. I'm friends with the Fire Nation. Bryn Zuko. He's a good friend of mine. Anyway.
That's
stupid.
Honestly, I think you're spot on.
I don't know if I'm a celebrity, but Nick and I work on this Southern lawyer impression that we do all the time.
Yeah.
Yana, I do hereby declare that whereas my client is not guilty, whereas they are innocent. See,
you sound like Michael Scott from the Murder in Savannah episode.
Yeah,
there's been a murder in Savannah.
Been a murder.
Molasses.
I get stuck in the Southern lawyer voice all the time.
I like the Southern lawyer voice. That's great.
Yeah.
I just like saying I do hereby declare.
I hereby declare. I'm a simple country lawyer. Now I say. Let's settle down. It sounds like Foghorn Leghorn now. What am I doing?
I'm a man of simple means. Yeah.
I'm a man of simple.
You start,
I like to sit out on the veranda with a sarsaparilla. That's all it takes for me. I'm a simple man, simple country lawyer.
It goes from simple country lawyer to like the rooster from
Foghorn Leghorn. Yeah.
He starts stuttering and then you
I say.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh man. All right.
How's the cookies going, Nick?
How's that?
They're not great. My first one's really bad. I have two done. I have two done, I think.
Okay. Feel free to show them whenever you want. Or not.
Yeah, I'll see the progress.
Oh, Melanie's right. We gotta slow it down with our southern twang. Gotta get it down a little bit slower tempo.
I do by declare.
Things move a little slower down here. Mississippi.
If I may approach the bench.
I'm a man from Baton Rouge.
The other part about that impression, for whatever reason, this probably isn't okay to say, but it always, for some reason, lands with kissing your father. All of it's like, my client did not commit a crime. He simply kissed his father on the lips. That's what it is.
Yeah, and then it goes.
As his father kissed his father. That's for some reason that's his only angle.
I love it.
Every case.
Yana, if it's against the law to kiss your father on the lips, you can go ahead and lock me up.
You better have an extra pair of handcuffs back there.
Did you guys see the SNL bit a couple weeks ago? I think it was Paul Mescal's episode where his lawyer was like trying to pull some Hail Marys. So he hired a bunch of people who look nothing like the defendant to come in, but they all wore Devo costumes, you know, like the yellow jumpsuit with the red beehive hat, and to all sit behind him. And then he was like grilling the witness, and he was like, now which one is it? And she pointed to the guy. He's like, are you sure it couldn't be any of the other lookalikes? Like, there's in the lookalikes, there's people of every shape, size, race, like age. Like, literally none of them look anything like him. And then she's like, it's literally that guy, and points to the defendant. And he's like, stop or switcheroo. And then all of the Devos like run in a circle and they all sit down in new places. And he's like, which one is it now? She like still points to the same guy. It's like the stupidest thing I've ever seen. But I was killing myself. That's what that lawyer, like, I feel like that lawyer that you guys are working on the character arc for would do is be like, let's play musical chairs.
Shuffle them up.
So, gets the cat's out of the bag. The next hero's journal is a Southern court, and Yu is trying to get off, and is trying to get their client off, and they're a
simple.
The whole thing's actually a filibuster. It's just
It's just a filibuster.
Filibuster. 91 pages and then snapping their suspenders and fanning themselves because it's a powerful heat. It's a powerful heat out there.
Holding gloves.
I'm feeling enervated just being in this powerful heat.
The defendant trying to put the glove on and they can't.
Yep. If the glove
He's like this.
He's innocent.
He's innocent. Tanya's asking when the planners 2.0 will be mailed out. And when will the new daily planner be shown? Well, we were showing off some of it last week.
The planners just got to the port, which means it's probably about 2 weeks before they get to our warehouse, or a week and a half. Right now, it really depends because everything shuts down. And then once we get them in the warehouse, they'll get shipped out like the next couple of days. So it really just depends on the holidays and the port. But yeah,
cool.
It's almost there.
People want planners.
I will say,
right? We're giving away a 2.0.
We are giving away 2.0. Well, people have to upload their pictures of their cookies. So
if not, we can just use the wheel.
I don't know if that's going to happen. So we might just give it away just in general. But the goal was to give it to the best cookie.
The best cookie.
Yeah. To find my third inspiration. Oh, just kidding. I got it.
Okay. I'm just to finally put like the last comment about the Southern lawyer. If the glove does not fit, you must acquit, not sound like something a Southern lawyer would say?
Well, it absolutely does. Yeah. It has a rhythm to it. It's got a rhyme to it. You can imagine them saying it. Yeah.
The only problem is they don't say Your Honor before they say the last part.
Your Honor.
Your Honor.
If the glove does not fit, Yana, you must acquit.
Yana.
There was a show that came out, I think, on Netflix this year with Bryan Cranston called Your Honor. Or maybe it was on Netflix. It's like on Showtime. Something random. It's pretty good. Tough watch, but it's called Your Honor. It's 2 seasons long, and I love watching it. Every time the title screen would pop up, I just go, Yana?
Yana?
Yeah, it's not a bad watch.
Nice.
Nick, you got me on something else new that I've been doing every single time I see the word. Every time I see the word combination, I literally
do it.
Combination.
Combination. You go reggaeton for a second?
Yeah. Combination.
Or yeah, you go combination. You go real bad man. That's what happens in my head. Anytime I read the word combination or anyone says it, I just under my breath I go combination. Just kind of whisper it.
You guys are really getting to see the real behind the scenes of the Heroes Journal. It's just us doing bits all day, every day.
Bits.
You're goofy.
Honestly, the Heroes Journal is like we have a lot of like little visual puns in Ryan. I think you're really good at this. You do little like cheeky little things with either reincorporating old like characters or like putting people in funny situations.
Yeah.
I think we're a pretty quirky company in that way. So I think
It
us
fits.
having all these characters makes sense.
It does. It does. That's how we hone our craft, you know. Keeps our brains going, keeps it fresh.
I was looking over one of the new pages in the new journal we're working on that Ryan finished up today. There are so many little bits. Because there's a lot of little guys on it, which is another one of our favorite things, the Heroes Journal.
Lots of little guys.
Little guys. They all have their own little, just their own little things.
Little arc. Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very,
You know
very
me.
good.
I love lots of little guys. Lots of little guys.
Why we
I
started.
will, Ryan, would you say that this journal you're working on right now has the most variety of side characters of any product we've ever made?
Maybe. Could be. It's hard to say. We have a lot of side characters in every one of our journals and products in general. I think probably like I think the Legend of a Story has like the smallest cast, surprisingly, despite like it being kind of this big like, you know, world-spanning adventure. It's still like pretty small cast. Story Magic Academy of like all the teachers as well as all the students and some of the background characters that show up, and we have like Galaxy of a Story. Obviously, there's like a whole bunch of random one-off aliens I drew for that thing.
Yeah.
From one scene and they're never seen again. And Heroes Planner. Every world has its own cast, so it's hard to say. I don't know.
I think probably Kitty City probably has the most total because you have that big crowd of cats.
Yeah, a lot of individual cats.
So I have a product idea, and I want people in the comments to say if this is the best idea they've ever heard or just that actually.
Just give him praise, please. Just tell him that's good.
We take all the biggest scenes, like all the biggest like market scenes. So you have like the one from IMA, you have the cantina from Galaxy of Astoria, you have Kitty City from the Planner. And we make a book called Where's Wald You? And we put you in these big scenes. You have to find you in these massive crowd of little guys.
I like the concept. I think the name is sweaty. We could do better. But otherwise, yes, I love that idea.
Where would you where would you go with the name on that one?
I just think Waldew is just nothing. I just want to be maybe just be where are you? IEW.
Oh,
yeah.
Where's your head at?
Yeah. Where you at? How about that? That's funny.
Ooh.
Where you at?
There you go.
Yeah.
Love it.
And when you find them,
Where is
you find them, you say, you at here.
You at here. Okay.
The concept is good.
Find you. Oh, find yourself.
That's good too. I like that. Yeah. Clever. Yes, I like that idea, Kyle. That is cool.
Just a big old Where's Waldo book, but with you.
Yeah. I probably make some new scenes for it, honestly, because the way the pages are laid out, it's like the scene is like this narrow. I have to expand it. That's okay.
I do like the idea. I mean, this is a little bit different, but just doing like a little coloring book, basically. Just like a little love note to all the lore.
Yeah.
I mean, we have plenty of coloring pages. It's a matter of putting them into a book.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a lot of coloring pages.
There's a really cool game. It's like a board game. I feel like we're kind of a board game. It's called Micro Macro City, I think it's called. And basically your whole game it's a big map, black and white map with a bunch of little characters. It's like a city. And you have to solve mysteries based on where the little people are on the map. So it'll be like, figure out who stole the old lady's umbrella or whatever. And you have to like find the old lady on the map, and then you have to track her steps all the way back where she started with, and then you have to like see who's around her looking around the corner. It's like this whole it's a great game. It's really fun. It feels weird calling it a board game. So it's not like pieces or anything. It's just a big map, and you and your friends have to like scour this map to figure out who did what, solve these mysteries. It's very fun. So something like that might be kind of fun for the Heroes Journal as well.
That's really cool. It's just like one little scene.
It's just a giant map of here, I can show you guys if it helps. It's just a big map of a city.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So while Ryan's pulling that up,
yeah,
and while Nick's finishing his cookies, I thought we'd do something fun this week. I think instead of talking about what our brags are, which you can brag if you want to. This is always a brag safe zone. I think we should do a gratitude o'clock. I think we should talk about what we're thankful for. I think that's what the holidays are all about. Is everyone okay with that? Is everyone on board with a little gratitude on? Like, I'm grateful that Peekaboo, I see you was an option in the comments because that makes me really happy. So I'm grateful for that.
I am too. That's a great thing. Yeah, what are people grateful for this holiday season? Anything, big, small, whatever.
Oh, Ryan, I should probably let you screen share. Shouldn't I?
That's so. Yeah, I can show you guys. I can just show it to you later as well. We don't waste time in our live stream with it. But
well, if the feeling,
I'm just gonna do it.
Never
Give me
was.
a moment, please. 1 second.
You sound like the chocolate from
Chocolate.
SpongeBob.
What the heck is going on? Why is my whole screen doing this? Hold on. I was trying to just share one window. There we go. Can you see the one window I'm sharing? So it's this big old map.
wow.
And it's full of a bunch of little like bunny people. And you get these cards that have different difficulties of mystery. They have this huge map. As you can see, like you have to find the pub. You have to like you step by step go through the mystery. So you have to like follow the tracks of people, figure out where they were, where they went. It's really fun.
It sounds fun.
It is fun. Yeah. It's a pretty cheap board game because it's just a big map and some cards. So it's affordable. It feels like you're a detective. It's great fun. It's also really funny. So that's my recommendation, everybody, this holiday season. If you have a bunch of relatives you don't want to talk to, get Macro Micro City and make some new conversations about bunny people doing crimes.
That was a really good ad read.
Thanks.
That really was.
They're paying me.
This live stream is brought to you by Macro
Micro City, the board game where you solve a mystery for a bunch of little bunnies on a map.
I feel like
Sales Guy Ryan is my favorite persona.
I think that's the voice that's gonna die out in the next 20 years. That's our see? Like that's our like we grew up on like the infomercials where it was like, come on down, the price is right. I think that voice is dying.
Yeah, like
And
the
so-
big
and
sales
that's-
guy where he's got like kind of brassy voice. I'm on the radio. Come on down to Crazy Ed's
Yeah.
Autos. I'm crazy, crazy, crazy for a good deal. Nowadays it's like, what is it now? I guess infomercial guys like we grew up when at least that we're around.
I believe
He's here.
He's just yelling.
Slap
Billy
chop.
Mays,
Yeah.
Billy Mays only had one volume, and it was you need to turn down your AirPods. You know, like when your music's too loud and Apple's like you need to turn down your AirPods. That was his like starting level.
Mm-hmm. I think so. I think that people are having maybe some trouble with. So Tori says, won't let me sign in. Can someone sign in, please? And he says, I can't either. Is this about the prize form?
I got Victoria.
Okay.
Tanya, I could put you in if no one. But Pondering Hobbit in YouTube uploaded a picture of their Christmas cookie.
Ooh.
Ooh.
But an
Class,
interesting
please.
take on a Christmas cookie because it is not edible. It is
Yeah.
a digital rendering
Digital cookie. Okay. That's
I
clever.
like it.
timer.
I'm into it. Nice job, Hobbit. That's awesome.
That's sweet.
That's a custom art too. Like they do a little Santa hat on there. That's a custom climber piece, I think. That's not a climber I drew. That's cool. I love it.
That's no climber I drew.
That's not. I didn't mean it like that. I mean it's.
I tell you what, that's no climber.
I say. I'm not trying to put this artist down for their work. I'm saying it's just a different, unique style than how I tend to be doing things. They have a different aesthetic than how I tend to draw, and that's all right.
You kind of turned into like a
We
1980s beat cop in the middle.
Yeah.
Maybe. We're all equal under the laws of the Lord, so I'm fine with this climber being on a cookie, but it's one I did not draw. It is fine.
All right. You guys want to see my cookies?
Yeah, let's see them,
Yeah.
Nick.
All right. Hopefully they don't fall apart.
We're gonna do our gratitudes after this, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start with the one that I think is the worst.
Okay. And slowly get better.
I'm
Get
gonna, I'm gonna show this to you, and you tell me if you know what this is. Please don't fall apart. Oh, it's so fragile.
That's great.
It's Baby Peng.
Yeah.
That's great, Nick.
Fantastic.
It's kind of got a Mega Mind thing going on though. His
It's got a
head's
big head, you know, it's cute.
I like it.
It's proud of the face though.
Nice job, Nick. Like the blue fluffy border. That's cool.
Yeah, I started with that and I was like, I don't
That's
know.
a nice color blue frosting too. I like that.
Looks like a great present for your niece.
Not,
Tortoise.
Wow,
Wow, that's
great.
great.
not
These are great,
bad.
Nick.
His eye got kind of messed up.
You know what? You didn't tell me. I wouldn't have noticed. Looks great.
I'm impressed, Nicholas.
You
Yeah,
filled it in
definitely
with the green too? That's sick, dude. That's awesome.
The green turned out kind of nice. I realized that was the last one I did. And I was like, I haven't used the green once. But I did use a whole lot of black frosting because
Oh boy.
oh no, this is my most fragile cookie. Oh, no, don't fall apart.
Careful, careful. Jenga. That's the shadow.
Wow.
Nick, these are great.
So
The
fantastic.
shadow is definitely
Nick.
Use
an
the negative
easy
space for
character.
the eyes there. That's cool.
Yeah.
A plus, man. Those are awesome.
This is probably the easiest character to
I
make.
like
I
it.
don't know why you guys didn't hop on this guy, but
I know. I didn't have enough black left over.
yeah.
Everyone's cookies were so cool. Nice work, Nick. That was like on the spot. That was less than an hour. You did 3 cookies. Two
That's what I
quick
thought-
details.
Pretty impressive.
that's what
Well,
I
keeping
thought
a
we were all-
conversation going, you know, like that's impressive.
thought we were all supposed to be doing this.
He's a
So.
multitasker.
Yeah,
Nick,
man.
you could host an episode of Martha Stewart Living. She's the only other person who can decorate cookies while talking.
And you did it, man.
It's that's the only thing her and I have in common. So
Yeah.
that is it.
That was awesome, Nick. Nice work.
Thank you guys.
Should we do our
I
gratitudes?
totally misunderstood the timing of when we were supposed to do this.
You know what? You got it in before the end of the stream. That's what matters.
It's true.
That's the Nick special, right? Right before the buzzer.
It almost looks like Texas.
Yeah, it does kind of now. All right.
Mm.
I'll start reading these gratitudes because I'm going to lose them in the restream if I don't start reading them because the thing's scrolling without me.
Yeah.
All right.
The chat pulled up.
All
You
right,
guys-
Melanie. Melanie is thankful for her wonderful husband and son. It's beautiful.
Oh.
Tanya's thankful for laughter and family.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, I think it should be you and me.
That's all right. Julie
Yes.
says, I'm grateful to be healing well after surgery. Keep on resting up, Julie. That's great.
Banny Bunch said, I'm thankful for present and future adventures with my family.
Present and future adventures. I like that. Ashley, oh, sorry, Pondering Hobbit says, I'm thankful for a peaceful cottage.
Oh.
Living in their little hobbit hole. But that's
I
nice.
like it. Feels like the holiday where Cameron Diaz stays. That peaceful cottage.
Ashley said, I'm thankful for the chance to rest and refresh my family on our own 2-week school break. Get really good at something very specific.
That's right. Let's see. More
I think
gratitudes.
that's everything.
Yeah, so far, yeah. If you guys have other gratitudes you want to shout out, please put them in the chat. We will read them for you.
All right. This is the most important part of our program.
The most important part. Oh, Rick Kara got one. Thankful for keeping my flock of doctors bored. I like the way you phrase that, Kara. That's good.
That's fantastic. Great phrasing. Is that all of them?
At the moment, there might be more rolling in, but we're also going to probably do our grand prize reveal.
So technically it was for the best cookie. Pondering Hobbit, I saw that you said that you did Ryan's mini quest in the school community. And that's how
Yes.
you learned how to draw that climber, and then you added a hat for the cookie. So maybe we just send you one because you did that.
I think Pondering Hobbit understood the assignment. Maybe people didn't
I
know that
think
was the assignment, but
so.
you know, Pondering Hobbit did it.
So
Yeah.
Pondering Hobbit, what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna take you off the list here because you've already won.
Yay.
So, Pondering Hobbit, you can email us at support@theheroesjournal.co, and we'll send you a Heroes Planner 2.0 when it gets here. Now, this wheel will be spun for a Free Journal Friday, a normal, traditional Free Journal Friday, run-of-the-mill. You guys know the deal.
Yeah.
Does that feel fair?
That feels fair.
Cool.
So,
Is
yes.
Pondering Hobbit still here? I can't see the chat.
Pondering Hobbit, if you're here, say hello. Hi. Wave your little hobbit hands. In the meantime, Kira Osborne is thankful for family and friends. Ace is thankful they have a place to go for Christmas dinner. And for Kitty Lena. Pondering Hobbit says, oh, wow, thank you. They are alive. They're here.
Here we go.
Spin that wheel.
This is for a traditional Free Journal Friday product.
Anything on the
Winner
website that you think is
is
cool.
Julie Martin.
Julie Martin. Are you here, Julie?
Come on down, guys.
Come on down, Julie. Are you here, Julie? Yes, Pondering Hobbit. We got you. Make sure you email support@theheroesjournal.co so we can give us your address so we can send you a Heroes Planner 2.0. As for Julie, are you here, Julie?
Julia.
Paging Dr. Julie. Who's here a minute ago? There she is. Woohoo! She's here. Great.
The rules are the same for you, Julie. Email us and we'll get you a product of your choice.
I feel like there's a big delay on today's live stream. I feel like people are hearing our voices like well after we're saying it. Anyway,
Yeah.
Julie's here. Email us.
They're just now hearing the Southern lawyer voice from the beginning.
Right. Well, it is a slow roll outward, you understand.
I'm a bit of arrested development, you see.
Is that everything? That's on the.
That's the whole gamut. That's the fun.
Grand Holiday Spectacular.
Guys, thank you for attending our holiday party that this kind of ended up.
For real.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I'm glad that we could all get together, decorate cookies at the same time.
Yeah, we all did that simultaneously.
This is great. Now look, lots of ups and downs this year. Is this the last time we're live streaming this year? It probably is, right?
Let's look at the calendar.
Maybe not. Maybe next Friday we could do that.
So next Friday is the 27th. We could probably do that.
We'll see. Well, needless to say, up and down year, I think for a lot of people, for a lot of reasons. A lot of tough stuff this year, but also a lot of good. And us as a business, we were not immune from that. But the good news is we're still here. We're still making good stuff. And I'm still really excited for what is to come for the Heroes Journal. And I appreciate, of course, everyone on this call very much for being strong this year. And everyone also attending, or I guess watching with us, celebrating this moment. It's a good moment, and it's good to be around people. And thanks for doing silly things like decorating cookies with us. It means a lot. And if we don't see you before the end of this year, we do have a bit of homework for you guys. Kyle, what's the homework that we have for people at the live stream?
You see, you may quest this weekend, you may quest next week, and you may even quest the week after that. And we implore you that in so doing,